1. Eating underground. How submarines serve the best food in the Navy. Food is not just fuel on a submarine. It's survival, morale, and sanity packed into a steel tube deep underwater. With around 130 to 150 sailors on board, submarines operate a galley that works almost non-stop. Sailors burn massive calories due to long watch hours, stress, and lack of sunlight, which is why meals are intentionally high-calorie and heavy. Burgers, pasta, Mediterranean dishes, baked goods, and even fresh cookies are common early in deployment. Fresh food is loaded first and eaten first. As patrols stretch longer, frozen and preserved food take over. The mess decks are extremely tight. Seating allows only a handful of sailors at a time, so meals are eaten fast. There's no luxury of slow dining. Despite the limitations, submarines are famous inside the Navy for having the best food, because good meals directly impact morale during months of isolation. 2. Hot racking reality. Sleeping in shifts on the same bed. Sleep on a submarine is nothing like sleep on land. Due to space constraints, many submarines use a system called hot racking, where 3 sailors share one bed on rotating shifts. When one sailor finishes watch, another immediately takes that same rack, still warm. Each rack is divided into thirds vertically, stacked top, middle, and bottom. Sailors rotate through these racks depending on their watch schedule. There is barely enough space to turn over, and personal storage is limited to a tiny compartment. Curtains provide privacy, fans provide airflow, and exhaustion does the rest. Despite how extreme it sounds, hot racking becomes routine quickly because the crew operates on relentless 6-hour watch cycles. Sleep becomes survival, not comfort. 3. No sun, no clock. How submariners manage time and fatigue. There are no windows on a submarine. No sunrise, no sunset. Time is artificial, dictated entirely by the ship's schedule. Most submarines operate on rotating 6-hour shifts, meaning sailors often sleep, work, and eat at completely different times every day. Over weeks, this disrupts circadian rhythms and causes chronic fatigue. Lighting inside the submarine never changes, so sailors rely on routine, discipline, and watch rotations to stay mentally aligned. Despite exhaustion, mistakes are not an option. Every system on board requires precision. This constant mental pressure is one of the most overlooked challenges of submarine life, and it's why psychological resilience is just as important as technical skill. 4. Breathing the impossible. How submarines make air. Underwater. Fresh air is not pulled from outside on a submarine. It's manufactured. Oxygen generators split water molecules to produce breathable oxygen, while carbon dioxide scrubbers remove exhaled CO2 from the air. This closed-loop system allows submarines to remain submerged for months without surfacing. Any failure in air systems would be catastrophic, which is why air quality is monitored constantly. Fire is the biggest threat in this environment. Even a small flame can consume oxygen rapidly. That's why submariners train extensively for fire emergencies and operate under zero-tolerance fire protocols. Breathing underwater is a science perfected through discipline and constant vigilance. 5. Making water from the ocean. Survival through engineering. Water on board. A submarine doesn't come from storage tanks alone. Nuclear submarines use reverse osmosis systems to convert seawater into fresh, drinkable water. This allows sailors to shower, cook, and clean, but with strict limits. Long showers don't exist. Water discipline is drilled into every crew member. Freshwater production is essential for months-long patrols, and any malfunction could force a mission to end early. Combined with air production, water systems make submarines fully self-sufficient environments, capable of surviving completely cut off from the surface world. 6. Living without privacy. Cramped quarters and minimalist life. Privacy on a submarine barely exists. Sailors live shoulder to shoulder with up to 150 people inside a steel cylinder. Sleeping racks sit next to critical systems like fire suppression lines and piping. Each sailor gets a tiny personal locker, forcing them into a minimalist lifestyle for months. Shoes come off before entering berthing areas. Curtains become personal boundaries, and small fans provide airflow. Despite the discomfort, these spaces become places of routine and mental reset. Over time, sailors adapt, turning even the smallest corner into something that feels personal. The lack of space doesn't break crews. It bonds them. Living this close forces sailors to develop patience and emotional control. Small habits like respecting quiet hours or keeping gear organized matter more than rank. Over time, personal comfort becomes secondary to group harmony, and that shared discipline keeps the submarine functioning smoothly. 7. Staying clean underground. Hygiene, barbers, and discipline. Hygiene on a submarine is not optional. It's survival. With dozens of people sharing the same air and surfaces, cleanliness is strictly enforced. Submarines even include a small onboard barbershop to keep grooming standards intact. Regular cleaning schedules prevent illness and contamination. Every sailor is responsible not just for themselves, but for the crew as a whole. A single hygiene failure can affect the entire boat. Discipline here isn't about appearance. It's about keeping the environment livable for months underwater. Daily cleaning rotations are treated as mission-critical tasks, not chores. From wiping surfaces to managing waste, everything follows strict rules. In a sealed environment, cleanliness directly impacts morale, health, and operational readiness during long underwater patrols. 8. Training for disaster, fire, flooding, and damage control. Every submariner trains for worst-case scenarios before ever going underwater. Fire is the deadliest threat inside a sealed submarine, which is why crews rehearse fire response in smoke-filled compartments using breathing apparatus. Flooding drills teach sailors to locate leaks and seal them using wooden plugs, metal shoring, and emergency patches. These skills aren't theoretical. They're practiced repeatedly until muscle memory takes over. In an emergency, hesitation costs lives. Survival underwater depends on training, teamwork, and instant reaction. These drills simulate panic, noise, and zero visibility, forcing sailors to act under pressure. Repetition builds confidence, ensuring that when alarms sound underwater, responses are automatic and coordinated across the entire crew without confusion. 9. Working in silence. Control room, sonar, and weapons. The control room is the brain of the submarine. From here, officers maneuver the vessel using bow and stern planes, managing depth and direction without ever seeing outside. Sonar replaces vision, painting a sound-based picture of the ocean in complete darkness. The torpedo room stores and handles weapons under strict security protocols. Every movement is calculated, quiet, and deliberate. Even drills like live torpedo tests simulate real combat conditions. Submarines don't rely on speed or firepower alone. They rely on silence and precision. Noise discipline is everything. Even small sounds can give away a submarine's position. Crew members learn to move, work, and communicate efficiently while minimizing noise, turning silence itself into one of the submarine's most powerful weapons. 10. Mental survival. Isolation, brotherhood, and endurance. Months underwater test the human mind more than the body. No internet, no calls home. Sometimes no messages for weeks. Sailors cope by building deep trust with one another. Chess games, books, video games, and shared routines become mental anchors. Leadership plays a crucial role. The commanding officer carries full responsibility for mission success and crew welfare. These bonds turn crews into families. It's why submariners can endure patrols exceeding 140 days completely submerged. Survival here isn't just mechanical, it's psychological. Isolation changes perspective. Small victories matter more, and trust becomes unbreakable. Sailors rely on each other not just for safety, but for emotional balance, proving that mental strength is as vital as technical skill underwater. 3 months underwater isn't about comfort. It's discipline, trust, and survival. If this hidden world amazed you, hit subscribe for more real stories from places few humans ever reach. Subscribe now and stay connected to the world beneath the surface.